I am back. This is my first video in some 2 days. Abi, more like in the new year. So what I wanted to look at today was I had this recent idea. Like I just came across this recent idea. Uh and I'm still surprised about how uncommon it is. Like I think it's something that I should talk about a lot more. And it's simply how laziness or quote unquote doing nothing can only coexist with comfort. You can't be uncomfortable about something and not do anything about it. Most often than not, it often presents itself as a lack of urgency to do something, not because you can't, but because you don't feel the need to. So technically, you are not lazy. You are just you are just probably too comfortable in the situation that you don't need to fix it. So if something is bothering you, how comfortable about each station, you obviously do something to fix it. For instance, think about a major change you made in your life or a pivotal decision you made in your life. You had to you had to be uncomfortable about the situation to decide to change. Like something had to like made you feel, oh, I don't want to feel this way anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. That's what is going to make you switch up and say, I'm not going to do this anymore. Now I'm going to switch it up. So the problem is what often creates a sense of false security. It's an illusion. So it makes people, or especially in these early stages, to not do something. Not because they can, to not push yourself, to not strive for more, not because you can't, but because you don't feel the need to, you don't feel the sense of urgency to actually strive to go and do that thing. So technically, you are not lazy, you are just too comfortable. So I feel the main thing is to try to find like a discomfort to challenge you to do something better, to challenge you to make that decision to change the way you are living your life or something like that. For instance, personally, what I what I did, a recent discomfort that I feel like I pulled into my life made me that made me change a situation in my life is I used to be an advocate, a very big advocate of spontaneity. I don't like to put things in order, and I feel like you'll just be structured so much. Like you be like a robot if you are very structured. You have like a schedule and stuff. But so far with spontaneity comes a sense of forced security, like because you always feel like there's still more time to get things done, but it's a lie. You don't have that time. So at the end of the day, you end up being less productive and not get things done, which is something I had to change in my life. I had to approach things in a more scheduled manner. I had to plan things or plan my week ahead. I plan my day, which with this, at least with this planning, with this scheduling, there comes a sense of discomfort if you feel to complete this task. And at the end of the day, when you schedule, when you plan, you end up getting more things done. You end up being more productive. With this, in a sense, you create I have created a short-term discomfort for myself to get a long-term comfort at the end of the day. But how do you get this discomfort? Just getting this discomfort is not just about creating unnecessary challenges or making your life harder unnecessary for yourself. It's more about eh, intentionally creating challenges to make you strive to do more, try to do things that will be more beneficial to your life. And so there are like three approaches that I took to this. And the first one was to try to find the hidden cost of comfort because you are comfortable now, you probably might not notice. So you have to ask yourself that question now, like if I stay in this position for the next 6 months, or if I stay in this situation, this quote unquote comfortable situation I feel like I'm in, if I'm in it for the next 6 months or in a year, will I still be comfortable in this situation? This might be anything. This might be your physique. Do you like the way you look? This might be the way you run things in your life. This might be your school, whatever. If you feel you're still being so comfortable with it in the next 6 months, then that means you don't have to do anything about it. But when you ask yourself this question, you discover that maybe a year or 6 months from now, you will not be comfortable about your situation anymore. That means you have to change, and it's going to make you want to do something about it. The second thing is to create these challenges actually. With this boy, this can be a callback to what I was saying the right time about me scheduling and me planning, me having a routine. Yeah, no, like the routine, because that way it is you have created something that like a structure for what you need to get done. So that way you'll be more productive. Something that I um I personally employed alongside this is journaling. And journaling helps you to stay helps me, yeah, don't say you, helps me to stay accountable with what I need to do. So if I fail to complete the task, I write it down. If I complete the task, I also write it down. So the final thing I try to do is to make discomforts unavoidable. Like you try to make this discomfort that will make you strive to do more. You make them unavoidable. You make them something that you see every time that will make you want to do more work. You get what I'm saying? So it is setting goals is one of those things you can do. You can set goals and put them out there and put it somewhere you see it every time that okay, you have to think about it. It will give you a sense of discomfort that I have to get this thing done. I must get this. I must I must be true. I must productive. I have to get this thing done. So those are the ways that you can approach discomfort. So ultimately, it is not this will not just change your life directly or something, but you have to understand that this is a step by step process, and you fail sometimes, which is normal. Yeah, personally, I fail to complete some of my tasks and things, but that is part of it. And this failure, I tried not to allow this failure to shield me away from the bigger picture. But ultimately, my point is discomfort is really, really important to challenge yourself. And this discomfort, it has to be intentional. It has to be something you think about. It has to be something it doesn't have to, you don't have to make your life just harder for himself for absolutely no reason. But it's just something you have to do, you have to look for, to challenge yourself to do more. I believe personally I owe it to myself to be the best version of myself. And if what that is going to take me is a little discomfort now, I feel it is worth it. Thanks for watching. Peace.